Yo, what up? It's your boy Diesel Time, and I just watched the Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania movie on Disney Plus. This is one of those movies that, due to the state of the MCU and its current track record, I chose to just wait out. You know, it'll drop on Disney eventually, and it did. I checked it out over the long weekend, and I enjoyed it. I heard it got some flack from some fans. Other fans thought, like, yeah, it was good. You know, not the best Marvel movie, but good enough for me. I enjoyed it. They enjoyed it. With all the controversy going on with Kang and Jonathan Majors, I thought this was a good opportunity to chime in with some thoughts, starting with the movie itself. It doesn't really get going until an hour in when Kang shows up. It lacks the drama created from the tension between the conflict. This movie struggles with the show versus tell aspect. They're telling us a lot about Kang and kind of relying on us having seen Kang be this menacing character in the Loki series. And it isn't until an hour in when Jonathan Majors shows up as Kang in the present time and not just as a flashback storytelling time while they're floating through space and we need to make this more interesting as a little Hollywood magic trick. Let me tell you a story about Kang. No, when he actually shows up in the story that's happening now in front of us, it takes a whole hour, and that's when I really started to feel like, okay, something's going on. I thought he did a good job. I was really looking forward to the performance, and you know, it was good. But having just seen Guardians of the Galaxy 3, I couldn't help notice, you know, the purple threads, the control freak aspect. There was some obvious comparisons between Kang and the High Evolutionary, and I thought the better performance goes to High Evolutionary. That's just my thoughts. With Kang on the chopping block, with Jonathan Majors' career up in the air, what will happen? I think it's safe to start looking for a recast, especially with a character like Kang who has the multiple dimensions and timelines and multiverses and all these things. This is a perfect character to learn from the, I don't know, maybe you could call it failures of Wakanda Forever, depending on your opinion. There was a lot of backlash. Recast T'Challa came back to life after the movie came out and people saw what the end result was. I think there was a noble rally behind the Shuri character and Letitia Wright stepping up to the plate. Cheers to Disney on the attempt. Bravo. Ultimately, I was always on the Recast T'Challa side. You should stick to your story. Proceed ahead. Don't let fans tell you how to, you know, don't let them be Monday morning quarterbacks. If you're Kevin Feige and you have your 5-year plan, make the Black Panther movie that you intended to. I think that would have always been the better choice because Shuri's just a B character. But enough on Black Panther. That's just to say that I think had they recast T'Challa, it would have been a bold move. My personal choice is Lakeith Stanton. However, that's neither here nor there because, you know, they made that choice. Jonathan Boyega comes to mind if Disney could mend that up. If they could patch things with him, then, you know, he's got the chops, he's got the dramatic touch to, I think, give his own Kang, and he resembles Jonathan Majors enough that you could be like, yeah, that's just another timeline. He's somewhere out there. He had a different daddy or something. Who knows? We go to the movies to escape, to go to a fantasy land, and we don't want all that realness coming into our fantasy. We don't want it. I don't want it personally. With all that's going on, I think you should give Jonathan Majors the benefit of the doubt. Let things pan out in court. Let him have his day. If he's found innocent, let him keep doing it. I don't think an allegation that turns out to be false should ruin a guy's career. But if everything that's being said is true, why not have a backup player on deck to come up and see if he can knock the ball out the park just as well? I think there's plenty of opportunities to go around, and we shouldn't diminish the value of a character that's existing and has a role left to play in the MCU story that was always intended. So those are my thoughts. I've been your boy Diesel Time. If you have any opinions that you'd like to share, feel free to just drop them down below. Leave a comment, leave a like, leave a sub while you're at it. I really appreciate it. Have a great day. Peace.